Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Chris Hirschberger-Esch. Let's talk a little bit today about how to write good content on the internet. This might be for a website, for emails, for social media. Whatever it is, there are some pretty fundamental shifts that you need to take into account if you're writing and hoping that your audience receives what you're putting out. So there's a couple assumptions that are underlying the tips I'm about to give. One is that there's a ton of noise out there. You rarely have a captive audience, so get to the point, be interesting, and don't waste people's time. Number two, nobody reads on the internet. You don't read, I don't read, okay? People skim. Don't write long text that's not going to be read. And when you do have more long form text like a blog post, break it up into usable skimmable headers. So in about 10 seconds, somebody could skim it and get 80% of the most important content. And the third assumption is that people's BS detectors are sky high. There's so much BS out there. There's no need to add to that mountain of crap by pretending to be somebody you're not, pretending to be more important than you are, pretending to be more of an authority on something. The whole world is out there. People can YouTube and they can get real experts. They're listening to you because you are an authentic human being with an authentic perspective. That's the only reason anybody is watching my videos. The few people that do. It's the only reason that you can cut through the noise and be a useful presence on the web is if you act like a real human being. So, with those three assumptions in mind, let me give you a couple quick tips on how to write well so people will actually read and benefit from what you're writing. One, always have a purpose in your writing. Don't ever just write in order to fill space. Try to write stuff that actually has a purpose, that there's a goal in mind and it is serving both you and your audience in a meaningful way. Number two, be clear and concise. Don't say any more than is necessary. Number three, good content is conversational and warm. Write as if you were talking to real people, using the kinds of words you actually use. Number four, good content anticipates users' questions and answers them. Because at the end of the day, most of the time, if somebody is reading something, at least on your website, at least in an email, they have some key questions, and if you don't answer them, they're gonna move on. Number five, good content should be written in the first and the second person only. Try to avoid the third person unless it actually makes sense. So if I'm talking to you as my clients, I would talk about me or we as my company. I'm not gonna say, Chris Hirschberger Web Consulting serves their clients very well, because that sucks. Nobody wants to read that content. I want to say, I care about your goals. I want to hear what you're working on, because that actually sounds like we're having a conversation and an authentic interaction. Number six, good content is well structured and skimmable. It's organized in a logical fashion. Each section has a heading and has a clear part of the message that you're trying to deliver. If somebody skims it, in 10 seconds, they can get about 80% of the content, and they can read the details if they care at that point. And lastly, good content is authentic. It's written like a real person. It talks about real things. It exposes vulnerabilities when it makes sense to do so, and it doesn't overinflate. It doesn't over-exaggerate. It doesn't over-promise. It just makes you feel like you're talking to a person you trust. That's the whole list. Next time you write on the internet, take a moment to show a little bit of extra respect for your readers' time and attention that they've given to you, and they will undoubtedly continue to give you that. Be well, everybody.